and welcome to Wild About Math with Kelly. This is 5.NF.2, add and subtract fractions in word problems. This is part one. We'll do two sets of these. So we got number one says, Riley jogged 3/4 of a mile. Then he walked 1/6 of a mile to cool down. How far did Riley walk altogether? Altogether gives us a clue that this will be an adding problem. So we're going to write these fractions vertically, 3/4 plus 1/6. We need to find a common denominator. They're not the same. Can 4 go into 6 evenly? The answer is no. Start with the larger number. 6 times 2 is 12. Can 4 go into 12? Yes, so we're going to keep the 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So whatever you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 times 3 is 9. Add these two together, you get 11/12. Take a look at number two. Sam read 2/5 of the book Saturday and 1/10 Monday. How much of the book did Sam have left to read? So this one's going to be a little bit different. First, we have to add these two together. Then we're going to have to subtract from the whole. All right? Let's add the two fractions together. We have 2/5 and 1/10. The denominators are not the same. Can 5 go into 10 evenly? The answer is yes. So we'll place a 10 here. If you keep the 10, you keep the 1. 5 times 2 is 10. So 2 times 2 is 4. We subtract these two together, subtract them, and you get 3/10. Now this 3/10 is not the answer. We're not finished. 3/10 is how much of the book Sam has read. 3/10. But we need to know how much does Sam have left to read. 10/10 is the whole book minus how much Sam has read, 3/10. So Sam has 7/10 left to read. That was a tricky one. You have to read what it's asking you to solve. Bob made 3 2/3 gallons of punch for the party, 2 3/4 gallons of tea. How many gallons of drinks did Bob make for the party? This is an add one. So we're going to write our fractions vertically, 3 2/3, 2 3/4. The denominators are not the same. Take the larger one, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 cannot go into 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And we know 3 can go into 12. So we'll keep the 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Whatever you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. So 2 times 4 is 8. When we add these together, we get 17/12. That numerator is too large. 17 minus 12, well, 12 goes into 17 one time. And 17 minus 12 is 5. That's 1 5/12. We have to add the 3 and the 2 and get a 5. Plus 1 is 6 and 5/12.